Good evening. I would like to discuss some things with you. And so my brain is trying to take in the information that I just received from myself, basically my higher self. I've been able to access a level of myself that I hadn't really been able to embody until recently. And I discovered that is what's going on. Like with my last video, that was basically my higher self I was embodying. My body has okay, like I've been opening up my throat chakra more and more and practicing opening up my shoulders back to open up my heart. So that's next. And so as I do these things, I'm making space, I'm making room for my higher self to embody this body more. And it's like my higher self, I used to think it was something far away, like God, but it's not like that. It's more of just it's more like it's me, but more filled with love and light. More light. More light. Okay, so that is how I was able to make the video, my last one, and this one too. I'm still kind of here. Now, my brain has been relatively quiet, and that is so different. Like, it's really kind of fun. Like, all I can really do is take in information that is my higher self speaking, right? So right now my brain and my higher self are trying to work together to get this message out. Yay. So the first thing is something, whenever I do inner work, a lot of times, every time I discover something new that I want to work on, I have judged myself in the past, and now I have a different perspective of it. Like, okay, I imagine it like a seatbelt, and you have all these seatbelts on, and they're all different color seatbelts, and they all do different things. So it's like all of these are restrictions to my truest being. And I want to take these restrictions off. So one, I don't like the restriction, so I have an emotional reaction about it. And then two, I will judge myself for having the restriction. But now I see them as seatbelts, and it's like, okay, all that is going on with everyone is we have, our seatbelts on. Okay? It's kind of like built in to our DNA, our life, whatever, wherever we get them from, we have them. And that's all it is a restriction. It's like, are you gonna judge, like, okay, someone's sitting in a car with a seatbelt on. Are you judging the person because of this, based on the seatbelt that they wear? Because that makes zero sense. Like, why would you judge somebody based on the seatbelt that they're wearing? Because no, you would never think to do that, okay? That's exactly what all of these kinds of things are. They're just different colored restrictions. And but it's like, oh, I want to unbuckle those restrictions because it is more fun for me to live that way, and I can embody myself more in the light. It's like more of my spirit can be here in this experience. And that is my goal. It's like the goal this whole time was never to judge myself, but only to take off the seatbelts one by one, because you can't take off a bunch. They're all kind of layered in, right? They're layered and connected. You take off one, it's connected to another one, it connected to another one, and you just keep taking them off. One by one, the job gets done. And now here we are. And I think that's the main message that I want to share. Because it's like there's just these judgments that go on that are just completely unnecessary. Like every judgment is completely okay. I feel like most of the judgments are unnecessary and hindering, and all it's doing is making it harder to accept myself. And now we're going to be accepting ourselves because I'm not going to judge myself based on the different seatbelts that I'm wearing. All the restrictions I want to remove just because I want them removed doesn't make them like the enemy. It doesn't make the seatbelt the enemy, and it doesn't make me the enemy. It's just an obstacle course that I'm going on. It's the obstacle course of life, and the further you go, the better you get at it, the more open spaces there are to experience. I want to share one more thing. I'm trying to get some words for it, and if it's gonna go, because it kind of goes with this. I don't want to forget it. What was I saying to myself? This candle is so pretty, and you can't even see it in the camera, and I love how there's little light reflecting. That is my favorite part. Like, so great. I love it, so pretty. I came to sing a song to you. Alright, that's all for now. I'm sure I'll come up with something later. Bye.